Welcome to part 2, where you're going to try some problems and I'm going to explain them. So we've got a diagram here, and in the diagram L, this symbol right here, they gave you a little reading math symbol, means is parallel to. So two up and down lines mean is parallel to. If you'll remember, the upside down line means it's perpendicular to. All right, so we're going to look at this picture for 8, 9, and 10. So number 8, explain to me how you know that 4 and 5 are same side interior angles. Number 9, 2 and 3 are corresponding. How do you know? Number 10, if 5 is 65, what is 4? Tell me how you know. And then number 11 gets into the equation parts. So I'm going to see if you guys can try that without me. But it gives you the measure, does not give you a picture, but it tells you that they are corresponding angles. So if corresponding angles are congruent, we would set my two equations equal. If your corresponding angles were supplementary, I would say part plus part equaled 180. All right, so try 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12, or 8, 9, 10, 11, press pause, and we'll go over the answers. All right, answer to number 8. How do I know that they're same side interior angles? They're both on the same side of the transversal, the left side, and they're both inside the parallel lines. Boom! Okay. Are 2 and 3 corresponding? How do you know? No, 2 and 3 are adjacent, so they are not corresponding. So 2 and 5 would be corresponding, but 2 and 3 are adjacent. So 2 and 3 are actually a linear pair. They make a line, they're supplementary, but they are not corresponding. Corresponding cannot touch. All right, number 10. If 5 is 65, what is 4? Okay, answer. So they are the same. 4 is also going to be 65. So 4 and 5 are alternate interior angles, blah, 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 blah. So they are congruent. So they're the same. So when it tells you support your answer, it does want you to like name drop a vocab word. So do give me a vocab word. So since they're alternate interior angles, they're congruent. So 5 is 65. All right, number 11 does not give you a picture, but it tells you that they are corresponding. We know corresponding angles are congruent, so I set my two equations equal. You can do it lots of different ways, but once you solve it, you would get 9. Okay, then I wanted you to find the measurement of BCD, so I'd have to substitute that 9 in to my equation of this first one. So 9 times 3 plus 6, you get 33 degrees. Okay, explain how you find your answer. They're congruent, set them equal. Okay, that was a whole lot of blah, blah, blah. All right, so that is parallel lines cut by transversal with numerical stuff and with algebraic stuff. So either things are congruent or they are supplementary. You just have to kind of memorize your vocab words. Or, yeah, that's it. All right, so in geometry, proofs never go away. Apologize right now. But let's take a look at some proofs, okay? So number 12, this will be our last one, and then we'll be done. All right, complete the following proof for same side interior angles theorem. So remember, these two up and down lines mean parallel, so given that M is parallel to N, I'm going to prove that 4 and 5 are supplementary. So they helped me out and gave me some information. So M is parallel to N. That reason we know is given, because givens always go at the top. Okay, then it gave me 1 was congruent to 5. So the reason I know 1 is congruent to 5 is that new theorem, the corresponding angles postulate. Okay, now what happened from 2 to 3? The only thing that changed was that congruent became an equal sign. They got rid of the m's. Hopefully you remember that's called the congruence definition of congruent angles, congruence property, anything along the lines of congruent. Okay, so then it says angle 1 plus angle 4 is 180. So let's take a look at our picture. How do I know that 1 and 4 are 180? Okay, that goes back to supplementary. You've probably seen this one a little bit in the past, the linear pair postulate. Okay, both are correct. It's kind of the definition of supplementary as well as linear pair postulate. Linear pair and supplementary interchangeably. All right. So then I have to ask myself, what happened from 4 to 5? So I can't look at 5 by itself and say it's a linear pair postulate. Can't do that. So the 180 drops down, the 4 dropped down. The only thing that changed was 1 became a 5. The reason I was able to change the 1 to a 5 is based off in number 2, because I was able to substitute it. Okay, so they substituted 5 in for 1 because on number 2 it said they were equal. Or on number 3 it said they were equal. All right, so then I have to ask myself what happened. Well, I don't have to because the proof always goes at the bottom. So proof part goes bottom, boom, boom. So 4 and 5 are supplementary. Okay, so 4 and 5, if you'll remember, the vocab word is same side interior angles. So we just did a formal proof on why same side interiors are actually 180. Cool, so cool. I hope you love proofs now. Okay, all right. Well, I believe your homework is the next page. So try those. We'll go over them in class. Submit your work. Have a wonderful day. Thanks for learning parallel lines cut by transversal.